Terry, we don't have time for this.
Are you alright?
It's story time with Terry the Turtle.
What's going on? How come you're panting so hard?
You would be too if you had to climb this far.
Oh, alright. Well,
Have
I don't know if I'm up for story time right now. I'm not having a good day, you see.
I climbed up here, and I'm not going down without a story.
Alright. You have it your way.
Have I ever told you the story about the bell ringer?
Yes, you have.
Have I ever told you the story about the friars?
Yeah, I heard that one wasn't too good.
Oh.
Can we pick this up? I've got things to do.
Have I ever told you the story about the panda?
No, I guess not.
Well then, it all begins in a small town in Europe.
Don't they all?
Wait. No, it doesn't. Hold on a second. It all begins in New York City.
Alright, okay. I'll bite.
Bite what?
Just tell the story, Terry. Come on.
Well, in New York City, there is a zoo.
Yes, yeah. New York Zoo. It's very famous.
In the zoo, there are animals.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Lions, tigers,
and bears, right?
Snakes,
Uh-huh.
iguanas, ostriches,
I'm following it.
penguins,
Yeah.
giraffes,
Can we pick this up? Come on, I got
an
stuff.
elephant,
Uh-huh.
peanuts, fish, tourists. Are you okay?
It's been a rough day, Terry.
Where was I?
Well, you see,
Sea lions?
well, you see, there's been bullies and you know, I've been seeing this
Gazelle?
this new doctor, and his name is
Buffalo?
Dr. Dano Buffalo's, and he's been trying to help me through this.
Rhinoceroses?
Uh-huh.
Hippopotamus?
Uh-huh. So can we pick this up? I've got treatment in like 3 hours.
Red panda?
Mm-hmm.
Python? Hyena?
Yeah, I'm digging the hyena right now.
Pigeons?
Uh-huh.
Though those weren't part of the exhibits.
No,
They're
no.
everywhere.
They
in New York.
certainly are. They're filthy, disgusting animals.
Wild pigs?
Terry, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can we pick this story up?
Oh, I see.
Yep.
And bears.
Mm-hmm.
Polo bears? Grizzly bears?
Uh-huh.
Black bears?
Yeah.
And koala bears.
Uh-huh.
And then there was the giant panda.
And what about this panda?
He was in the zoo.
Well,
In
I
New
should
York
think
City.
so. Yes.
Along with the rhinoceroses, the giraffes,
Is this story going somewhere?
the hippopotamus,
Only one. Okay.
the alligator,
All right.
fish,
Okay. All right.
pedestrians,
Mm-hmm.
Tyrannosaurus,
Okay.
mongoose,
What kind of zoo are you talking about here?
zoodles,
Uh-huh.
Charmander,
Yeah.
and Pikachu.
Uh-huh.
Well, the giant panda got bored being cooped up in the zoo.
I can imagine so. It's not a very friendly environment.
One day, when no one was looking, he grabbed the bamboo that they had in his exhibit
Yeah.
and made a ladder out of it.
How is he able to accomplish a ladder? He doesn't have opposable thumbs, does he?
He's a fan of MacGyver.
Alright. Okay.
So-
But if you have MacGyver in a zoo, how can you ever be bored?
He watched all the episodes
Well, that doesn't mean you can't watch him again.
again and
Again?
again
Oh.
and again.
Alright, I'll let you keep going.
Well, when no one was looking, he climbed out of his pen and snuck out with some tourists. They were half drunk and did not notice. Outside, the panda wandered the streets. Thank you.
Oh,
I was slipping there, but I didn't want to interrupt my own story.
No, I understand.
It's rude.
It is.
Well, you see, he wandered the streets of New York for a while until coming to a local restaurant.
Now, well, how would he get to open the restaurant again? No thumbs, no doorknobs.
It was a push door.
Oh, alright. You don't see many restaurants with push doors that push
This
in.
is New York. They
Okay.
have strange things.
Yes, they do.
I was once in New York, in Central Park, and as I walked along, I saw a Michael Jackson look-alike moonwalking along with a bunch of joggers. Very strange.
Sounds like New York.
Well, anyways,
They've also got David Patterson.
don't interrupt my
No,
story.
no, okay.
It's story time with Terry, the turtle.
Yep.
Well, anyways, he walked into the restaurant.
Walked. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry.
Pandas can walk. Most land animals can. Except snakes. They do slither.
That made more sense in my head, Terry. I'm sorry.
Well, the panda walked in. The maitre d' of the restaurant looked at the panda and thought to himself, You know, I've lived in New York for quite a while. I've seen stranger things. So he sent a waiter over to the panda. The panda was seated at a table and asked what he would like to eat. The panda looked at the menu and asked for some more time to think.
How could he ask? You know, they can't speak English, can they?
I can.
Well, not every animal can speak English now, Terry.
No, not every animal.
Like,
But
meows
some do.
could speak English, but, you know, something like a Squirtle couldn't.
Why are you filling up my story with useless information?
I'm sorry, Terry. I'm sorry.
You should be. So, he looked at the menu. The waiter came back and asked, "May I get you a drink?" The panda orders an iced tea.
Again, he can't speak English, but alright.
The waiter comes back later and asks, "Have you decided what you would like to eat?" The panda ponders this and then asks for the baked potato skins, a Caesar salad,
Not a bad choice.
and a steak done medium well. Well,
I prefer medium rare myself, but that's just me.
everyone to their own taste.
Hmm?
Well, the waiters leave, and the panda sips on his iced tea, and the waiters come back with his meal. The panda eats a potato skin,
Yes.
a little bit of his salad,
Yes.
sips his iced tea, eats a few pieces of steak, sips his iced tea some more,
Yeah.
eats another potato skin,
Yes.
and finishes off his meal.
Okay. Let's keep the ball rolling, Terry.
Well, then the panda stands up, pulls out a revolver, and shoots several patrons.
I'm just gonna have to point out the opposable thumb thing again. I mean, let's be realistic,
He
Terry.
used two hands. One hand to hold the gun, the other to pull the trigger.
How does he reload it?
I didn't say he did.
Well, he shot 7 people, you said?
Several.
Oh, my mistake.
That is not a specific
I'm
number.
thinking a 6-clip revolver.
Anyways, after shooting them, he walks out. The maitre d' runs after and stops the panda and asks, "Why did you do that?"
Is he really gonna try to stop a panda with a gun?
The panda just looks at the maitre d' and says, "Look it up," and then walks away. So, they phone the police and they arrive. As they're investigating, the maitre d' explains to them what happened. How a panda came in, ordered a meal, ate his meal, stood up, shoot some people, and walked away.
Are the
He
police really gonna believe this story, Terry?
They did. And
Well, it's
he
New
even
York.
mentioned what the panda said about looking it up. So the officer says, "Let's look it up." He pulls out an encyclopedia and looks up giant panda. And there it read, "Giant panda eats, shoots, and leaves."
Bye, Terry.
Hippopotamus,
I'm feeling a bit better now, actually.
hyena, all of